Hello, everyone. I'm Cinder's Vale, and it is my great pleasure today to be interviewing some of the great members of the Harmony of Hope Relay team here at their campsite on Relay Weekend 2016. With me today are Diana Wycliffe and Danny Duran. Thank you for having me here, ladies.
Thank you
Welcome,
for asking us.
Thank you for being here.
Well, you are one of the teams that is so well known for being organized, being involved, and you certainly make your mark in fundraising and in Convio.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, let's start with some general information. How did you come up with the name of Harmony of Hope, and how did you come up with such a wonderful team logo?
The Harmony of Hope was based on the fact that most of the people that started the team were members of and owners of the club that we have. It's called the club, and it's where you go dancing, listen to rock music, and so we came up with we wanted to represent the club in something to do with music, right? So we came up with Harmony, and then somebody said, well, let's call it Harmony of Hope, because the hope for relays to get rid of cancer. That's where that came up with, and of course that turns into HOH, which is a really convenient way to be, to talk to each other and everything. And the logo is a picture that Random came up with that shows a bridge going off into a sunset or a sunrise, depending on how you look at it. And so we adopted that right away.
Well, I think the wonderful decisions that you all made to select Harmony of Hope for your team name and such a wonderful image for your logo, because it's definitely recognizable all over. Now, one of the reasons that I think Harmony of Hope is so successful is that you are a team that within the team you are cooperative, you're open-minded, you all put in the time, you have meetings, you work together. And do you agree with that?
Absolutely. And we kind of do all year long, because we all, we're all friends and hang out together in the same place. In fact, we all, some of us even live on the same island.
Yeah, we live on the same island. Yeah.
Yeah. So we are in constant contact all season long, all year long. And in fact, if one of us isn't on for a little while, then we start getting phone calls.
Yeah.
So, where are you?
Yeah. We actually have to let, like, if I go away on holiday, if any of us go away, we let everybody know, because it's just polite, and we don't want anybody to be worried.
Yeah.
Well, I think that is one of the things that would be a good practice for all teams now and in the future. Be polite to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The other thing I want to talk about is this wonderful campsite that you have this year. From the front, it doesn't look like it's that much, but then you start walking on the biking path, and then you go up and across the bridges and the stream, and then you go up onto the hiking trail, and then you cross the rope across the river, and then you use the teleports to get to the other parts and to the healthy garden. How did you come up with this and wonderful landscaping that's here?
Well, I can take all the credit for that. I mean, the landscaping is just absolutely beautiful, and as I think tell me if I'm wrong, Dad, but it sort of evolved, didn't it? This thing that we came up with, it evolved as you started building it.
No. Well, our theme is because we have so many survivors on our team. We wanted to show one of the things after 9 years of being a relay team and being here at Relay every year. One of the things what we haven't seen is a campsite dedicated to showing people what it's like after treatment. It's not like the common cold where, you take a couple of, or even an infection where you take a couple of antibiotics and you're done and you feel better. After you're done with your cancer treatment, whatever that may be, chemo, radiation, or some kind of medication, once you're done with that, you still have side effects. You have side effects from the treatment, and you have to learn how to deal with those. And that's never really been explored. So we decided to dedicate the campsite to that and to have our information about what treatment is like and what it's like after. And you still have a rough road ahead of you, which is why you have to walk across the bridge, go through the bike path, and it's up and around and down. So that's not easy to do. And then you go over the swaying bridge, which is scary because after treatment, it's still a little scary. And you go over the rope bridge, and then eventually things start to, smooth out a little bit, and there's relaxation tips, and then ways you can learn to eat healthy and recipes and stuff too.
Yeah, the smoothie recipes I thought was great. The smoothie bar.
Yeah, those are TS's.
Yes, awesome.
Smoothies are wonderful things.
They are really wonderful things. Yeah, they are.
Now, earlier today, we had where we were all encouraged to recommit for next year and in this fight against cancer. What made you both recommit?
There's no cure for cancer yet. We're going to fight until there is and keep on going. Until
That's a good answer.
Someday when you go to the doctor and they say, oh, you have cancer, but we have a shot for that.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a medication for that, and it will be over in a week or something.
Yeah, exactly. And the recommitting, I believe that that Relay for Life and Second Life is probably one of the best things you can be involved in, and that's why I'm recommitting.
And what would you say to anyone watching or hearing this interview and they're thinking about joining a team or forming a team? What words of advice would you give?
I would say go to the American Cancer Society Island here in Second Life. There is a ton of information about classes you can take to learn about fundraising for Relay for Life, forming a team. Any of the committee members can help you. If you want to join a team, they can set you up with a team that is in your time zone or has your certain set of skills or your same ideas, because our committee members are very familiar with most of all of the teams, so they know how to pair you up, and they also know how to help you start your own team if you already have a bunch of your friends together and you just want to start your own team. They can help you with that too as well. They're very knowledgeable, and they have all the information to help you.
I think that is very solid advice. Don't be afraid to join a team, folks. You're going to meet a great group of people, and you're going to be in an activity that can definitely stretch for a bit in the year, but it's well worth it.
Well,
and it's a lot of fun too.
Yeah, people seem to think that when they get involved in something like this that it's all, really serious and fun, but there's a lot of things that are fun about it. Lots.
Yeah, there is. And we have lots of memories.
Mm-hmm.
All the
Yes.
times that we've done different things.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Lots of
Tons
memories.
of pictures. Some we
Yes.
throw away.
Yeah.
But it all comes down to feeling like we have all helped, we've all done something.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you do get a good feeling that
Yes.
you have tried.
Yeah. we have meetings, and I try to, include all of our team members, and consider their ideas, and try to keep them involved,
Hmm.
so that we're acting as a team and not just, two or three people.
Right.
And I think one of the hallmarks of Harmony of Hope is that you meet outside of team meetings. You have fun together.
Yes, we
We do.
do. Hmm. Yeah, we do. Um, I don't know. Lots of times it'll be like, "What are you doing?" Well, I'm not doing anything. What are you doing? So we'll just get together, you
Yeah,
know,
we'll
chat or
have movie
whatever.
games,
Yeah,
or um, hang out at the
yeah,
club, or
yeah, yeah.
Just
It's
spend some just spend some time together and getting to know each other better.
well, and you do get to know people better when you're at a meeting because people come up with stuff because you don't know them very well. It's very interesting to see what people's ideas are, and it gets you to know them better. Just
our
just
newer
to
team
know.
members. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, that's where Harmony of Hope and so many other teams, you're cooperative, you listen to each other, and you're willing to try fresh new ideas.
Oh, we're always looking for fresh new ideas. We don't want to keep doing the
Yes.
same thing over and over.
Yeah,
Yes.
like the one I
Yes.
threw at you earlier before we started taping this time. I'll be interested to see if that one comes to fruition.
Oh, the challenge that you sent
Yeah,
gave
that
us.
would,
Yes.
yeah. We might be able to make that happen. So stay tuned.
The one
Yes,
thing that
folks.
people have to accept these challenges, though. You realize that, hey? Like we don't
Yeah.
just make them do it.
Yeah, T.S. Darrow, our co-captain, he is the one that does all of our challenges for our club. So,
Hmm.
something we forgot to mention is that's how we raise a lot of our
Yes.
lindens for relay is our challenges, and they're just silly things. Like one year, Danny hates to wear sneakers. She may have one pair and only from this challenge,
I think I
but
only do.
TS challenged Danny to wear sneakers for 2 weeks, and me, you'll rarely see me in heels, to wear heels for 2 weeks straight. And people want to hear, they want to see that, so they'll pay. So, for an example, I don't remember what it was exactly, but for example, let's say if that kiosk reaches 50,000 lindens by, a date in 2 weeks' time or something, then Danny will wear nothing but sneakers for 2 weeks, and Di will wear heels for 2 weeks, and of course people are like, aha, you have to do that, so we'll
Yeah.
make sure we see that. So
Yeah.
they'll pay the kiosk, and then the
And
next challenge all season long.
well, then, and people will call you on it. They'll go, "Hey, your challenge isn't over yet. You should be wearing sneakers." And
Oh yeah.
because I hated wearing sneakers. Just,
I didn't mind the
oh
heels
Poor
man.
so much.
babies. Poor
I know.
babies.
Yeah, you'd
I
think we were really hard done by, wouldn't you?
Well, ladies, I think that just shows the very humorous side of being on a relay team at times.
Mm-hmm.
And folks, join a team if you're not already on one, and if you've kind of kept in the shadows, if you're already on a team, start speaking up, and if you have some ideas, throw them out there. Be me.
Mm-hmm.
New ideas are not a bad thing.
Oh no.
Ladies, it has been a wonderful interview. I'm so glad I had this chance to talk with you both and visit your campsite and run through the whole thing. Thank you so very much.
Oh, you're
Thank
very
you,
welcome. Thank
Cinders.
you so much.
And for the rest of you, I look forward to seeing Danny and Diana and all Harmony of Hope and all of the other relay teams next year in 2017. And until then, go relay!
Go relay!
Go relay.